My, what a mess. But, it's my mess, so we will deal with it. And I've got to turn something down here because this is really loud in my ears for some reason. Let's do this just for a second. Well, you know what? Just roll with it. That's what we're going to do. Welcome to the Jack Dragon Cave on this Thursday night. We're Gonna play some DDO like we always do, and we're gonna have some fun with it. As I said, I had some interesting weather in the area, as did a lot of the country this past week, and well, let's just say things rebooted and did not come up the way they ought to have, and so we're dealing with that. And I think I got most everything working. I think we will soon see, right? Got programs up, got chat up, and I don't know what else, but nothing there. Let's see. Let's look. One thing I am missing is my news feed on this particular browser. And we'll fire that up, and I hear some clicking and clacking. Did not realize that this program made noise when it loads. Kind of interesting. Wow. Okay. We've got sales information and then word on DDO bonus days, right? So let's, let's check out what we have to share information-wise. DDO bonus days now through the 27th. So that's through Sunday, right? Get 5% VIP XP. I guess that's just everybody who's a VIP. Not bad. I'll take it. I can always use more XP. And let's see, what else was there in the news? There is sales, right? So let's look at sales. What do we got on sale? We've got Sovereign Guild Renown Elixirs, Spell Point Potions, the superior, times 100. Woo, that's got to be a pretty penny, right? Gold Seal Sovereign Healing Potions, Colossal Ingredient and Augment Bags. I wonder how much those are. That's 20%, 25% off. And then the Lasting Bull's Might Potion, Buff with Bull. Buff with Bull. Interesting code. Okay. Much better than a hair dye, in my opinion, but you know, that's my opinion. Okay. So let's look at this in game. Let's see what that looks like as far as these, because I have no idea what those cost in batches of 100 or even batches of 25 for those Guild Renown Elixirs. So we're going to jump into, and I'm actually going to jump into my main on Kyber. I've never done this. I'm going to be in my main on Kyber. I don't know if any of my guildies are on. Let's just be surprised, right? The game is up. But my chat broke. Why did my chat break? Let me fire that back up again. If it's not one thing, it's another, right? And as that's loading up, let's see what we've got here. Any guildies on? Nope. Not at the moment. So what I've been doing, I've got some, I'm working on completionist for this one. I've had this tune for several years, and here's how we've gotten so far. We got 3 heroic completionist lives, 6 racial, and then several epic in the number of, what, 9? So not, you know, not one of the biggest players by any means. I'm trying to get a paladin life right now. I'm not trying, I'm working on getting a paladin life right now. Please launch, restart the widget. Well, I thought I just did. Got connections? No, we don't. Alright, I'm gonna have to, sorry folks, it's one more little thing to deal with, right? Okay, let's find actual chat, which is not showing up at all in my task manager. Can't really be a background process, can it? Alright, I don't want to hide it in the tray. Okay, there we go. Stuff's coming through now, just as I'm trying to close it. Yay! It's still not showing up on screen, so let me reload the widget. How about? Widget, 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 widget. Okay. Find it, because widget, widget, widget. Wow, it doesn't even show up in my... Okay, it does show up here. Digging, digging, digging. Sorry. It's just not showing up at all. What a deal. These are always fun. Okay, actual chats. Alright, shows there. Hey, kiddo. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure what to do with this. Let's inspect. Because it's not... Other than closing OBS, which I don't want to do. So we're just going to have to be a little crippled by chat today. I can see it, it's just not showing on screen. So I will try and my best to respond to all chat, even though it's not on the screen. And what's funny, well, it's not really funny, is you can see where it says closed, but let's try this again. Nope. Let's go back to chat. Okay, restart. Please launch. Restart. Widget. I did that. I done did that, and it had no effect. Let's see one more time. On those. Wonder if it runs under another. Try one last thingy dingy. Yep, there you are. I'm going to close that. Restart the widget. I found it in the sys tray. And now we will rerun it. Because chat's important. I need to hear what y'all have to say. This is for an audience. If I can't connect to the audience, might as well not be streaming. And here we go. It says connected. Okay, let's look at... Oh. Nothing goes fast around here. Okay. Except failures. Failures go by pretty quick. I don't know why that is. Okay, Rumble is failing for some reason, so let me... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see, settings. Captions. Nobody cares about no captions. Okay, and we're going here for live streaming. This is the stream. It's crazy. It's just crazy how this thing does not want to work sometimes. You know? Control C. Control A, Control V. And it works. How about that? Now we're live on everything. Good old hurry up and wait. Yeah, well, you know, so. Okay, let's do this. Rumbling. Yeah, see? Rumble. There you go. And we're also live on Trovo. Let's see here. The stream on Trovo. Oh. That's... No. Sent a notification that we're live on Trovo. MySpace. I love that Trovo calls it MySpace. Like, it's a little dated, isn't it? Are we waiting for Tom to come back? Okay. Turbo love. There we go. And then kick. Kick in. Well, I typed it. Why didn't it go? There it goes. Oh my. Too amused with myself, I know. But hey. What else I got? Okay. Well, I mean, I got family and stuff, you know. That's important. So, okay. See, this is live in 47 hours, but we're live now. What about now, YouTube? View your channel. That's what I thought I was doing. YouTube's giving fits now. But you know what? I've had to do this before. A day ago. Scheduled for 4. Oh yeah. There it is. April 24th. It says we're waiting. Well, we're not waiting. We're here. What's wrong with you, YouTube? Alright, well, we'll just have to catch YouTube up later. Alright. So here we are, as I said, on Kyber, which, you know what that means. I've got to change my signage, because I'm not on Kyber. Not Cormier, I am on Kyber. So this means we're going to change some text here. Or I could just keep misleading people. Why not? Let's just add to the confusion, right? Good grief. One of these days I'm going to automate that. Here we go. We got ammo. See, some of the things we can do here on Kyber, I can do at a higher difficulty than I could on Cormier, because this is a multi-pass life tune, a little tougher. This one actually has some Reaper points to the tune of 17. And means I can last through some stuff. A little more stuff anyway. Okay, how many Artie? So Artie is going to be, oh, just level 4. Not worth getting that puppy out. And I just think, I hear the word think escape your lips. You're not paid to think. Good old Princess Bride. My favorite movies. Give myself a little more volume, because why not? I've been working on the Sharn chain here, last I remember. Alright, so here we are at the 12. We're gonna get do I have a hire that's worth having? On this tune I've got a big old folder with hires. We'll put that in we'll get Natasha out. As I said, this is my main, so this is the one that I've, you know, got the most past lives on. It's got the best gear, it's bound to a character. You know what, we can change this. Sometimes it's the responsibility of the guild leader, namely me, come here and put this information in. So my guildies will know. Hey, what's the freebie this week? Oh, and we said we were going to look at the store stuff. So let's do that. And DDO store, because we want to see what these spell point things, Sovereign Guild Renowns actually go for, huh? Alright. Store loads a little slowly, but it loads. Just takes some time. Okay, there we go. So what's the sales? Let's go from high to low here. I remember tricks being mentioned in there. They weren't. So does this mean we're waiting on these sales to take effect? Possibly. Possible. No, there's the Colossal Ingredients bag. 597 DDO points. Okay, there's the bundles. Okay, so 25 Sovereign Guild Renown elixirs. So this gets you, what, 200% bonus on L Guild Renown for 6 hours. And 25 of those. Really? I think I had the selected high to low. Thank you very much. Cost you upwards of 12,000 DDO points. And we're loading, and we're loading. There was some work done on the store, I don't know how many months ago, but okay, this is not what we were looking at. Superior spell potion points. Okay, this is the other thing that's on sale. 100 of these for 1347. Not nearly the expense that. Gotta love how that goes right back to what we did not select, right? Well, well, well. Should learn to juggle or something while we're waiting on this. Maybe I can write a treatise on economics. Treatise on economics while we're waiting. Okay. 12,000 DDO points. What does 12,000 DDO points cost? Ever thought about that? Yeah, I did not mention these pets things in the sales. So this might be overlap from last week, right? Which, nice as that is, kind of confuses the issue of the current sales. But in case you didn't know, you take that code, buff with bull. Oh no. Heard one of those disconnect sounds in my PC. I don't know why you're doing that. Just another one of those joys. And we put that into the redeem code slot down at the bottom of the store thing there. You click on the prize, and guess what? You get a notice saying that coupons activated, which is hidden behind my JackDrag0n Cave banner there. And then the next thing you know, I said the next thing you know, you've got this lasting elixir of bull's might in your inventory. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go put that in the bank real quick because I don't want those to break. If you didn't already know, sometimes when you have potions or anything in your inventory that can suffer damage, and you go into combat, the mean people will break your stuff. Not cool. Not cool. Like my stuff. Alright, so we put that in the bank so that doesn't get broken. Then we'll go back up top to the cliff top area. Nice that they put that elevator in there and not some kind of spiral staircase. Because you know how we all feel about spiral staircases. Alright. Best laid plans. We're going to try this on One Skull Reaper. Why? You know what? It'd be one thing to do that at level. I don't know, what else do we have that would be at level? So that's 15. We do 14. What 14 adventures do we have? We got Giant Hold. Have I done all of Giant Hold? I don't think I have. Sort this by patron. No. Ooh, Tower of Frost would be interesting. Let's do that. Sorry to change plans in midstream, but that's kind of what I do sometimes. Be better because I get XP from that, and as I go up in level, I would start taking penalties to the XP I earned from that. So let's go do the Tower of Frost. We have not done the Tower of Frost on this character. It's located here in the marketplace. Everybody knows where it is, JackDrag0n. I don't know that everybody does. Right here, we're going to talk to the landlord, I think. Oh, that's the wrong one. Nope. Wrong one. We're going to talk to Crobin Bix, the landlord. Some kind of big shot wizard is in this Tower of Frost. So I got to go figure out what's going on. There we go. One skull here would be really good. Very doable, I think. Or we'll find out. Maybe not. Okay. Bring out our hire. Natasha. Bring out my construct buddy. Shield Guardian. And we'll bring out the Scarecrow, because, you know, even the Shield Guardian needs shock troops, right? Okay. Let's go to make everybody active. Get everybody that. Death Ward. I don't know that Death Ward's really a problem on this one. Let's get everybody some blur protection. Courtesy of our Shield Guardian. And I'm going to give myself all the extra protections. Plus, I'll bless everybody. Excuse me. And let's go
Though the weather in the rest of Stormreach is hot and sultry, snow drifts down from the top of the Wizard's Tower.
That voice sounds very familiar. It's somebody I know, right? It's that guy over there. That's where I know him from. Okay. Yep, this one is voiced by our community manager, Cordovan. Nobody to talk to here. Oh. Buried under 2 feet of snow. This is odd that it's snowing here in the middle of the market. Ooh, there's a magic mouth. Let's see what it has to say.
Booms from the magic mouth. Welcome to Theobald's home. Your actions are being monitored for security purposes. Enjoy your stay, and for your own safety, please keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, well, you know, gotta pay the rent here, dude. It's a nice place you got here. Be ashamed if something happened to it. Okay, so we're not getting anywhere with the magic mouth, dude. Let's wander over here and see if we can make our own way in. All right. One thing I didn't have on this is all the falconry buffs that I had on the character, the JackDrag0n character on Cormier. Okay, I'm not asking... Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm not asking anybody to do anything while dead. I didn't think. What weapon do I have? Oh yeah, using my Barovian. I probably should pick the one that is paralyzing. How about this? Let's see if this... And we got Rune Arm up now, which... There's another damage source. Of course, the crossbow I'm wielding has paralyze. Be very strategic. Because it's harder for people to hit you when they're paralyzed. Hey, that's the fastest I've got a lost soul in a long time. Hey, what's over here?
A distant voice says, "Remember, for your own safety, please keep your hands to yourself."
Okay, I've been warned. That's how much I heed that warning. Okay.
Behold Theobald's newest acquisition. Discovered during his recent expedition to the Everite, the Eye of Rizia dates back to the time of the Giants. While the Eye is clearly related to the Plane of Ice, its exact abilities are currently unknown. Please do not touch.
Yeah, we're going to touch it later, yeah. Because that's what we do. Adventurers gotta adventure, you know? And yeah, wishing I'd had a little more firepower for this. I wonder if there's some kind of... It's a construct, so I need a construct weapon. Do I have a construct weapon? Okay, gotta stop looking at that. Oh, something up there still shooting at us. I don't know if I have a construct. Oh, great. Now my mouse is starting to disconnect. I don't want you to scan it in the background. I'm not even on the right. Did I mention that my computer was messing up? Yep. Okay, well, we're going to do what we can. Oh. I don't know if that's coming through every time one of those disconnect notices from Windows happens, but It's making this a little more challenging. It's one thing to fight the monsters in the game, but then, you know, fighting the gremlins in your own system makes it even more challenging. Okay. So all these gold pieces. And platinum. Well, interesting music for in here too. Now, if I remember right, there's somebody up here that... One. Yeah, thanks for joining in the... I mean, I know y'all are worn out from fighting all those moving gold piles, but... Okay, we're not going to go up there yet. We've got some stuff to explore down here. We'll look at that piece of... later. Ooh, a note. I got past a note. Alright. So we gotta
This
find
elevator is clearly the work of House Cannith artificers. Theobald has spared no expense in equipping his tower.
I mean, that magic mouth thing wasn't really working. It seemed like it was stuck. Alright, nothing else to see here. Alright, so...
That was both ineffective and unwise. Security forces activated.
Well, you know, unwise. Ooh, yeah, the shield guardian went down. That's not cool. Definitely need some kind of anti-construct weapon for in here. If only I'd planned that out. Oh, my healer's down now. You know, you guys are supposed to protect the healer. If nothing else. Wow, there's a lot of y'all in there. At least you got the shield guardian back up before dying. Another disconnect. Let's see what it is now. It's my control system. Yay! Just don't get it. Well, I mean, the weather's over, but yeah. I mean, it was raining outside. It's not the same now. Oh, well, I want to shoot you. Alright, so I have a way to get Natasha back. We'll get Natasha back, Tasha back, Tasha back. We'll get Natasha back. Okay. There you go. Oh, I didn't mean... You mean you're out of range? Yay! Alright, so... Alright, so now we're going to get Natasha some of the same protective spells that I have. Get these guys the same damage inducing spells that I have. Alright. Oh yeah, you need to heal yourself there, Shield Guardian. Give everybody the death block. Death ward. Yeah. Alright, so we did it once. Okay. So it doesn't happen twice at least. We stopped the security forces. We explored that. So there's 2 doors to go. We can go the elevator. We can try to go the elevator. Ah, not in service. Enable power at the axis. Okay. Looks like we're taking the stairs, guys. And kitchen. Because that should be the very next floor from the entrance, right? Oh, is that a Reaper? It is a Reaper. Carnage Reaper. Oh, did I see a second Reaper? No, it's that one. Carnage Reapers do a lot of damage. It's going to behoove us to get the right equipment first. I still got my... good grief, no wonder. You ever get confused? It happened to me. And Carnage Reaper. We can get some of these other guys. Okay, we got rid of the Carnage Reaper. Yay! Now we gotta get these guys that are shooting at us thinned out. Because you know what? They're not taking any damage over there. That's just not fair that they get to stand there and not be damaged like everybody else. Oh wait, that's my strategy. I just gotta be better at it. There we go. And that's how we do it. Yay. Okay. Uh-oh. Why do I hear sounds like somebody's still fighting? Somebody hiding? hear a shooter in the alley or hallway. There we go. Problem taken care of. For the moment. Nothing on top? Nah. Ooh, that door looks chilly. These more of those living coins, yep. Okay, instead of crawling in there and getting yourself all, you know, confined, we're going to move around in here. So these are all melee attacks, so it's... I don't think I can paralyze these guys, though, because they're constructs. So we're going to jump around like a jackass and shoot them like I usually do. It's just what I do. Most days. Most days. Yeah, most days it works. As long as I got these guys in front of me, or between me and them. And here we go, round and round and round. I don't remember. You can get one of these as a pet, or something like it as a pet. I may even have something like this from one of the well, I don't know how I got it. And one last one. Even though this is like magical ammo, I think I spend more on ammo than I took in. Here we go. That's another note. Little something in the kitchen. Alright, so what else was in this room other than those things? Well. Alright, so what's with all this snow? Well, that's iced up, and my fireball won't...
The temperature drops even further as you step into the kitchen's freezer. The soft flapping of wings hints at how Theobald keeps it so cold.
Great. Perfect time for this to start glitching. Perfect. And the game just blinked out. So, we'll restart it and see if we can resume where we were. Because that's what we do. We're still streaming, so, okay. Give me just a moment. Kyber. That's doing that. Oh, I gotta hang over here because if I don't, we won't get any sound from the game. One of the little quirks about this game is if you move your cursor outside of the server window while it's loading, you run the risk of it not loading the sound module. We got sound. Yay. So let me look at... Oh, here's a fun thing I forgot to mention. If it works. Thank you. There are sounds in the chat that are available. Did that sound? I don't know. No? Okay, what else was there? There is a... well, let's just look at commands real quick. All commands. Come on. Oh yeah, this is the fun one. You like that? Oh my goodness. So I think if you type in, oh gosh. I might be setting myself up for something bad here. Okay. Not all of those are related to, well, you can't see it, right? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Oh, it shows in the Twitch chat. Okay, there we go. So some of these are ridiculous, right? Okay, we're going to put this in a notepad thing real quick so I can see it. I'll put that over here. No, not like that. Sorry, I had to do this off on another screen. But, okay, so I can close this window, get it out of my way. Get out of my way. Actual chat, let's go back to settings so I can look at... Oh, did it crash again? No, okay. But why aren't you bringing the settings up? Oh, because you already have them open here. I'm a dingo. Okay, widgets. We're going to copy this widget command and go back to tools. Is that right? Now, yeah, special custom browser docs. There we go. So that's for the dock. But where is it? The overlay. Oh, I know where it is. Oh my goodness. Overlays. I'd put it here. Properties. Source actual chat. It has audio. Okay. So that's there. Yes. Source. And now I cannot find it. Okay. Where did you go? Sorry, I have to look behind something that's in my way. You're in my way. There you are. Okay. That doesn't change it at all. How about this? No? Didn't like that. Okay. It's the best I can do. All right. See if we can get back into this. Oh my goodness. Come on, DDO. You can do it. I know you can do it. I don't think it's DDO's fault. It's my computer's fault. Okay. Yep, we're outside again. Oh, yeah. So, let's see. What was the other noise ones that were fun? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Lock and load. Nothing?
Lock and loaded.
Little delay. Okay. But here's what I expect most of the time. Or then there's the sad trombone. Oh, it's gonna play. I wonder. Maybe not. I have to give it time. I don't think I'd like that one. Strike that. Yeah. Oh. I don't know what this one. Oh, I'm not gonna play that one.
Do it! Just do it!
Okay. Okay. All right. So here we go. Back into the Tower of Frost. Are there any lessons we've learned? Oh. Already in the party. See, this is a problem. I didn't pay attention. So we're going to step out, eject them from the party, but they're not in the party. Okay. Reset. It's one of those glitches from if you get ejected from an adventure, as we did, unexpectedly. Sometimes your hirelings will stick around in the party, and you have to get out and into a public area and disperse the party, and then come back in and reform the party. Not getting all the sounds I think I should be getting, but that's fine. We'll work with what we got. Okay. Yay, 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 yay. Yeah, you found a squirrel? Where's that from? Oh, here's one of my favorites, so.
You shall not pass!
Okay.
Though the weather in the rest of Stormreach is hot and sultry, snow drifts down from the top of the wizard's tower.
Got that out of my system. Okay. What was that? Oh, we got to get some. We got to get the party together for buffs here. Actually, I have a. Yeah, I should use that more. But okay. And then F1, we're gonna get Death Ward, blur into you blur her, and I'll give her resistance and weapon. And then you blur yourself, Mr. Shield Guardian, and give yourself shield, and I'll give you resistance and weapon damage. And then it's time for the Scarecrow. Make him blurry. Give him resistance, because he's a Scarecrow. And then, okay. Now it's time to go. Let's get our weapons on, Jack, because, you know, you are not a good hand fighter. Okay.
A voice booms from the magic mouth. Welcome to Theobald's home. Your actions are being monitored for security purposes. Enjoy your stay, and for your own safety, please keep your hands to yourself. This elevator is clearly the work of House Cannith artificers.
And it's broken.
Theobald has spared no expense in equipping his tower.
Yep. It's a good thing you got a broken elevator. Yeah. I use it quite a lot, Trilogy. Welcome in. Thank you very much for being here. So on this build in particular, though, it's not real useful for me. I've got only 4 levels of Artificer. So at level 16, having a level 4 dog running around, not all that helpful. I mean, I could use them for levers, but aside from that, okay, I don't know what. But now, you know, if it was more than half my level, I would definitely bring him out. Sorry, I'm getting more noises from my computer. We're going to turn off all notifications for that. Okay. Oh my goodness. So let's see here. Well, we're just going to take issue with them. How about that? Make sure I got all the right gear. You know what? This would be fun to get this guy out. Let's see. Oh, you just gotta love it when it affects everything, and there goes the game again. Well, I don't know why it's doing that, but it did. So let's go back to here. Since there's nothing to see there. Hey, look, we can see chat now. Great. Okay. What message is coming up with this? Okay, I don't want that. Let's just turn that off. Okay. I apologize. It's Gremlins. What else do you call it? So let's get back in the game. Maybe it's because I went to Kyber. That's what it was. Kyber is jinxed. That's what it must be. But we're going back. Because that's what I do. Persistence. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Thanks for mentioning that, Stream Elements. Okay, let's see here. Where are we? We're loading the game, so let's go back to the game. Yeehaw. Oh, we may not get sound. I moved the mouse. We'll see. Yep, sound is bugged. See, you see none. That's what happens. All right, so we're going to exit the game anyway. Start a brand new, load the instance. No, I lost the game. Twice. Okay. As this is coming back up. There's first home, then Kyber. Man, I'm there. That's a long time ago, right? 'Cause that's not even. Man, I don't remember. I don't remember ever seeing on there. How long ago was that? 2006. Yeah, I mean at the beginning, right? Yeah. So that was back before it was definitely before it was free to play. That was back when you had the box set. You had the CDs and stuff, and the cool stuff that came in there. Like was there a poster? And I wish I'd gotten into it back then. But I mean, frankly, going back that far, I remember seeing Dungeons and Dragons Online. Well, I don't know if it was called online. It was just Dungeons and Dragons Online then. But I didn't think it would stick around. You got two of them? Awesome. That is so cool. But like on one of my other tunes, actually, I'll see if I drag out one of my other tunes. I might actually have that on another server. So if we go to our level, that's a Ranger, Vantic. There we go. Let's get a Vantic out because this is one that I do use my construct dog on. Because I do like them. There's a there's a couple of things you can add or equip them with. Oh. The instance load had not completed, so here's Daggett. That's character sheet. Now, if you compare Daggett's to mine, twice my strength, far more dexterous, much more constitution, but I am a little bit smarter. He's actually got more wisdom than I do, and more charisma. How crazy is that? So anyway, but the things that you equip them with, like this particular docent, I made this, I crafted this. I had another piece of equipment in there, and maybe this one. No. So I'll probably pull this back at some point, because one of the things when you equip a pet with anything that has slots, anything that's in the slot is a waste. It does not register for the pet as a bonus to their skills or abilities. So that's the one thing I wish DDO would fix. That's one of a few things that I wish DDO would fix, because when you take the time to craft something like that and then put an augment in that slot, it should work, in my opinion. Okay, let's see here. We got Silver Slinger, yep. So I want to see, do I have a gibbers on this one? I do not. So let's do something really daring and go to Three Barrel Cove. Or, how much time we got? About 30 minutes. Let's go to House Beneath and do Spies. Why are you riding? Oh, because you're yeah, you shouldn't be on the. That's a fast black unicorn. Let's get a different ride for you now that we've got. Now he's on the tiger. That thing that I worked and worked and worked to get from Cormier. Ooh, we haven't done Spies yet.
Fate has sent us down this path. Now let's explore it.
So this is, which one? The Inquisitive? Yeah, Inquisitive is the sentient stone in that one. Alright, let's go. We'll do hard. Should I do elite first? 21st. I don't have a healer. I can go get one. But I don't wanna. I just want to run it. Let's run it on elite and see what we can do. And we'll get you out for backup. I don't know what's making that noise. Alright. So, get some buffs here. Trick is to get the dog. Oh, already did that, right? Because my dog is going to help me a lot. It's going to do it again. I do not want you scanning anything. Okay, maybe that will hold it from... Yeah. Okay. Let's see if that holds it off. Alright, we loaded that. Let's see how long this instance holds.
Icy tendrils of biting cold swirl around stagnant sewer air.
Okay, yes, come on. Good, there we go. That's what I like seeing. Except my dog I wanted to come down here did not. Okay. Throw the lever. Fun thing about constructs is they can go underwater and don't have to worry about breathing. Now, do I have something that will help me search out?
A secret has been revealed.
Stop. Just stop. Yes. Okay, I don't know why it's doing this. Oh. I probably needed some kind of... Oh, yay, it worked.
An interesting device. An interesting device.
I think you said
But
that.
no more than a trifle, really.
Okay, so let's search here. Do I have... Oh, yeah. Because I've got that on. That's right. Okay.
Excellent!
I thought so. Maybe if I just pause the scan. Okay. See if that makes a difference.
Very good. Very, very good.
Oh, something to look for here, I bet, because there's a trap there.
This bodes well.
I know this quest so well because this is one of my favorites, because this is the trapper's um, challenge, if you will. Make sure you can get through this one. Okay. What I need... Okay, we got that. All right, that silver slingers. I have it was another one. There we go. Astral projector. This is much better for fighting undead. There we go. I like that. I like it.
Fate reveals its hand.
We're going to have a bunch of company here in just a moment. Attack depth doesn't land. I'm still floored by that 2 of the box set things trilogy. I think I've actually seen some listed on eBay. Just unsure of the condition and whether or not, you know, it'd be worth the price. But, you know, seeing how much I really like this game,
A secret has been revealed.
yeah, that's what we do. Do this.
You hear churning water rumbling somewhere deep below you.
Right.
We are destined to succeed.
I hope you're right. I really hope you're right. Not that I believe in destiny so much, but you know. Alright, so now we gotta find out, what do I have for Featherfall? Because, as I've explained in some of the other videos I made, Featherfall is a necessary thing. Okay. Especially at certain times. So, let's find, I know I've got some kind of Featherfall item. I can do that. That'd be helpful. Well, that might be a striding thing. Okay. Is it you? Nope. It's not you. What am I wearing? What am I wearing? I have no cloak. How is it I have no cloak? Don't really need perform on this tune. Okay. I gotta have something with Featherfall. Pantaloons? No. No. That's not, it's not the official uniform. Required uniform. That's, okay, come on. How did I do that? I may have robbed this tune of its Featherfall or somewhere else. Okay. So seeing how I'm probably not going to make this jump. This is the whole point. Tights. Yeah, no, tights. Yeah. Shut up. Yeah. Oh, I made it. Yay. Okay. Got good jump, just no feather fall. Yep. Good thing I stepped over that. Turn this twice, and what that affects is the jets over there, which we're gonna let it blow us over there.
Watch where you step. I saw that coming a mile away.
And that's why I meant to do that. Just like I meant to do that. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. I gotta fix me. Alright, you guys are shooting at me and... Ouch. Oh, good grief. I know I've got to have a heal somewhere. Well,
you will call on me again.
Yeah.
And soon.
You don't have to be that smart to realize that. Oh, goodness. Alright. We're almost to max hit points there. Let's go back to our weapon.
You have made a wise decision. Our destiny awaits.
You and your destiny thing. It's not, you know. Okay, come on. Ouch. Well, we were at max hit points. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. Okay. Make sure we got the buffs we need. Protect ourselves from bad guys. And okay. Here we go. Boom. Say, okay. Oh. Got him. Okay, you guys want to come out? not to fall this time.
Mend yourself. Those wounds are making a mess.
Get to where I can't be hit for a second. Well, that obviously is not here. Okay, okay, come on. Alright, what is that? Something else disconnecting and gonna leave me hanging right in the middle of a combat situation.
Abominable!
Yep. Okay. Go down here and heal again. Ah. We're gonna get through this. So this is a first life tune compared to my other Skyshirer that I was just on. So, a little bit different dynamic. Go back to playing it kind of the way I did JackDrag0n on Cormier. Shoot and duck, and dodge and dip and dive and duck. There we go. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to get, well, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Used to, if I had a good jump and feather fall, I could jump up on that ledge and then jump around to get the guys that are over there. But, I'm gonna have to try a different approach. Okay. Now we'll heal ourselves up again. Yay, got a critical heal. Got him! Yay! Now we're gonna go take care of his gargoyle buddies over here. Oh, that's kind of pointless.
Watch where you step! I saw that coming a mile away!
You don't understand intention there, Mr. Inquisitive, do you? I have to get this valve. So that's the other way.
Pathetic!
You don't pay attention to what you're doing because you got a cough. So we're going to climb back up there again. And this time we didn't make the jump. Okay, so what do we got to do here? We got to use that. Got it. Yay! There is a way to lower that bridge, but most of the time I just don't do it. So I try and build my character so they can make that jump. It's important to practice this over and over again, obviously. Just to make sure you can do it every time. Or not. Welcome again to the JackDrag0n cave, where the Jack Wagon of DDO and streaming is playing DDO. Without a net, obviously. All right. But we're having fun. I still like this game. Okay. Oh, good grief. All right, so we're going to take off that stuff. Let's see if we can make this any better. All right, so this... already got that. I don't know if that'll help. At this point, it can't hurt. Do I have a strength boost? Let's see here. Does that give me more strength? Not enough to make a difference. Have insightful strength on anything? I don't think so. Okay. Just do it. Just do it. Okay. Get rid of the wand. Got it. Jump potions? I don't remember having jump potions on this one. Scrolls. That's Curious Ones. Wrong one. Those shouldn't even be there. Oh, strength pots. Yeah, you're right. Those, I got those lasting ones from the special, and I put them in the bank. Okay. Well, we're on this side again. Since we don't have any bad guys, I will pay attention to what I'm doing and will not fall. That was kind of risky running in front of that. Alright, so we've got our voice of the master
You
up
hear
here.
a prisoner's voice calling for help.
You're free now.
Thorax runs off across the bridge and disappears in the pit.
4,000. Probably should be running a pot. Okay, let's do a search here. Alright. Oh, it's got insightful search. Okay. What does that get my search skill to? Search is 79. Oh, I could just hover over here and tell me it's 79, right? So what's my disable? 71. Okay.
You hear someone timidly asking for help.
Ooh, I got critical.
Nothing can stand against us if you follow my instructions.
Got it. You think you're so important.
Watch where you step! I saw that coming a mile away!
Wow. I thought I did some damage to it, but okay. Here we go. Okay. Now we got a trap going off over there.
A secret has been revealed!
Yep. Sure enough.
Vasimus stalks off into the shadows.
Okay, here comes a
disappearing down
fun
the tunnel
little.
the way you came.
Do this. Oh, I don't know why I turned that off. Let's get our defenses up here because it's gonna be a few of them that pop up. I could call for my reinforcements, but we'll see.
Stand in my way. Suffer the consequences!
Use tack
We
death.
are destined to succeed!
There we go. Not as hard as it had been. Okay.
This bodes well.
You think? I thought so. Alright, so now where is the lightning trap? There we go. This will be fun without Featherfall. So I've got to jump from one side into an alcove and then jump from there over to the other one. Because I want that chest. Let's see. I don't know if I can actually do this without Featherfall. I don't remember trying it. Alright, let's see, what do we got? I don't need that. Alright. I've got potions right there for strength. I don't think that actually does anything. Yeah, because I'm already at 20. Okay. So let's just...
You will call on me again, and soon.
Nope. It's a tough jump. There is a way to do it using the jet. So we'll come back to that in just a moment.
Together, our power will grow.
Because if you're asking what jet? Gotcha. I'll say it's the jet. It will appear over here in just a moment. See those? Those are jets. So if I put this lever back, they can blow me over to that spot. I'm trying to remember which way I'm supposed to go. I think it's this way.
This bodes well.
Yep. Climb up here. got this chest, you know, it's a pain to get to.
What lies inside? Let me see.
Alright. Now it's time to go back. But now I have to fight against those jets to get back up. Or time it. Just gotta time it. Timing is everything. Yep.
Ugh, watch where you step. I saw that coming a mile away.
I think there are longer gaps than others. See, that's a long gap. So 1, 2, and then long gap, and we're up. Okay. And if I had people following me, I would go back and disable the jets with that switch. Yep.
You hear a prisoner's voice calling out to you.
Let's heal up. Yeah, I've got to get... I think I need to rebalance some stats so I can get more hit points. I think there's a shrine around the corner. Oh. Another Windows disconnect notice for what? I don't know because it won't tell me.
Who can say what secrets this contains?
I love that you can free this person
Aaron
without actually
runs down
opening the
tunnel, back
gates.
to the ladder and disappears from sight.
Okay. One person stands between me and the shrine. Remember, there's a way to get...
You will call on me again, and soon.
I thought you could destroy those from outside here. But anyway. Borderland Gear 21 is pretty good stuff. Yeah. I haven't, I keep looking for more stuff that's more about sets, right? Get set bonuses with. But yeah, you're right. The gear at 21 for Borderland, very useful. Very useful. Okay, let's park you guys there. I'm going to take you into... Because, you know, especially like the Sharn gear, you get sets of the Sharn gear. I think it's as good or
The metal grates
better than
below spark with
a lot of this Borderlands stuff.
Touching them would be
Oh,
unpleasant.
since I don't actually have a weapon in hand, let's see, what's I don't care about that.
You have made a wise decision. Our destiny awaits.
That was kind of painful. Let's try a different weapon set. And yes, I will shrine before I go back or drop down there. Okay. Okay, we got that. Okay. Huh. Alright, let's go shrine.
Don't tarry too long. Our destiny awaits.
Fun, fun, fun. Now, Spies was, especially like on Skyshirt, my main, once I was able to solo Spies, I thought, okay. I feel like I'm a decent trapper now. Okay, so we got electricity down low, so we're going to get a potion of resist up. And protection. Drop here.
Welcome to your doom!
Yeah, well, don't get cocky, kid. Alright, so that one's going up. I'm looking for to entice this one to come across. Yep, there we go. I didn't need to do that. But now we've got two.
Abominable!
Snowman? Is it snowman? Oh. Didn't remember seeing a snowman. Not here. There are places there are hidden snowmen though. Breaking the ice comes to mind. Got him. Nope. Something else crept up behind. The curveballs, yeah. So what rune arm is that? I'm trying to oh yeah, the prototype 6. Yeah, it reminds me of the first one you can get in Korthos, which is Thought Spike, which yeah, you can do some around the corner shots and what have you. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, let's get these back up. There's one guy over here that can actually cramp your style, put it that way, with the spells. So it's important to be protected.
Welcome to your doom!
And as I said that, I realized, you know what? I have these. No, that's not you. Not what I wanted. I have this shield. Oh, I had him on the other tune, didn't I? Is it you? Yeah, there we go. Oh, well. Yeah, why not? Okay, so now we're going to cast shield on ourselves. Have protection from magic missiles, at least, for 5 minutes.
You hear a fell voice whispering orders in the still air, followed by the clattering of obedient bones.
Okay, this is not the time for this, Windows. Okay, come on, I gotta heal myself here. That's what I was throwing at. Okay. Alright, time to call the backup. Because between Windows screwing up and red name here.
Mend yourself. Those wounds are making a mess.
Need your help here, Shield Guardian. Heal me.
As the necromancer falls to the ground, you hear frantic
No,
whistles,
don't be running off.
the grinding of metal gears and chains.
Now, if you could just heal me like I asked you when we were doing that stuff, that'd be great. I should get extra XP for playing with a computer that's glitchy, you know? I don't care who I'm facing, throw the daggum spell.
Our enemies are destined to fall.
Like that? Cool. Alright. Wow. Making our way.
What lies inside? Let me see.
You hear a metal portcullis slide open in the distance.
Yeah, I like tactical detonation. When it lands and you knock everybody down, then you can hit them with...
Stand in my way. Suffer the consequences.
chain lightning, or maybe even another one, or a rune arm that does a massive blast attack like Stronati's cannon. Can be really effective. All right, I need you guys to hang out here for a second. We got to get breakables, and the reason we got to get breakables, get him to. Is experience points. Because if you don't know, there's not that many breakables in this quest. So it's important that you get all of them. It'll take you get you an extra 2% XP at the end, which this quest has a lot of XP to give. Which is another reason it's one of my favorites. It is one of those ones that was considered a daily run when you get to, you know, 21st level. Knocked him down, took his stuff. Just like being back on the schoolyard. I didn't do that. Okay, we got another person over here. Did I hit that valve? I did get the valve. Yay. Alright. All right, everybody, like, sort yourselves out there. Oh. Here's another that's going to be fun without Featherfall.
You hear a woman's voice asking for help up above.
Got that. You're free.
Kaylan deftly climbs her way out of the sewer, pausing once to look back and wave her thanks.
You're welcome. So this trap is for these blades that will come out there when you're trying to jump up. They'll get you. So that valve opened up this jet.
Watch
Fire
where
and
you step.
brimstone assail your
I
nostrils
saw that coming
as
a mile
elementals
away.
appear in the pit. They won't let you pass without a fight.
Well, at this point, they're going to have to come down here and get me because I keep failing that. We'll see. Have I talked about Featherfall lately? Oh, yeah. Okay. And the importance of timing the jump button. There's a button to push that makes you jump, but I keep missing. All right. Jump. Jump. Well, I saw it. I was close. May have to do this without the stuff in my hands. Okay, let's try it.
You will
that way.
call on me again, and soon.
It's not impossible to do, but there's two platforms you can jump to, and I'm trying to jump to the higher platform, which is a little more difficult maneuver, especially without Featherfall, but it's doable. That sounds like an air elemental. Ah, come on, Jack. Dragon, you can do this. All right, just get to the one level then. Okay. I think we're here. Or are we? Alright, we have to do this. Do it. No. Won't let us scooch down the pipe, so. Oh, no. Okay. That was close. That was not so close. Determination. We are determined to make this happen. And we're back to this. Okay. Let's see if we can make... Got that? Alright, there we go. Now we're going to use, since that's all electrified over there, electrifying. Oh. Not the reference I wanted. Okay, but, alright, so now we're going to jump. Yep, that hoits. Good thing I wasn't like jumping anywhere when that disconnect came. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so now we're gonna need some kind of weapons. Oh, those are electric. I need cold.
Nothing can stand against us if you follow my instructions.
Yeah. Valve. Second valve.
Pathetic. Pathetic.
Oh no. No. Okay. This is fixable. So I gotta call my. Oh, I didn't bring one. So this is not fixable. Because I didn't bring somebody who could res me. And I don't have a gibbers. So I don't have any cakes. Oh no. So once again, I've proven what not to do, how best not to approach a situation, and with that in mind, I'm gonna call it a night because I was supposed to end at 11:30, and well, I don't feel like starting over. So let's see if there's anybody we can raid on that positive note, right? We've got Triang, we've got Commander Bacon, we've got Valthorian Irish Outlaw, who I've not, he just started. Thank you, Trilogy, for stopping in. I appreciate you, and look forward to seeing you again. I hope. Hopefully, you know, wasn't too exasperating, but this is what I do. Sometimes life is a cautionary tale. Mine especially. Okay, so we're gonna raid Valthorian Irish Outlaw. And again, good night. Thanks for joining us here at the Jack Dragon Cave. We'll be back on Saturday at 9:30 Central Time, US, and I'll be better prepared for having gone through this. And with that in mind, let's go to our break.